Welcome to Two Guys.
A girl.
And an MBA.
Going to start off with some viewer comments today. Lewis Vogel 466 asks, "What does Carney plan on doing for you Canadians?" Thanks for the
Is that
comment,
me?
Lewis.
Thanks, Lewis. So I guess that's my yeah. What's he plan on doing? He plans on using his big Rolodex and his connections throughout Europe to create some vision of Canada. So I'm not a pro or con with Mark Carney. I think he's an interesting character because he's like we talked about last week. He's Canadian born here, but he spent much of his career in Europe, being the head of the Bank of England. The first thing he did when he didn't get voted in, he replaced Justin Trudeau. He flew to Europe. That's the first thing he did. He did a tour. He shook some hands over there, and I think we're going to see some things going on in the back offices and back channels that are going to be interesting. I know there's a lot of people don't like Mark Carney because he wrote a book recently that people are looking at and most Canadians wouldn't understand or like the things he's saying in there. He's anti-oil. He's almost a very woke. So his book kind of portrays him as. So some parts of Canada do not like him. Um, so we'll see what he does for Canada, but I think he brings a credibility that the previous prime minister did not have. Fixing your hair all day long. Now you got to have more. And I'm talking, I got hair.
I didn't know he was a University of Oxford alum,
Harvard,
That's
Harvard,
Harvard.
Oxford.
Yeah,
Yep,
Goldman
absolutely.
Sachs is the trifecta, right? He's
Yeah,
he's in the Illuminati for sure, right?
but that's it. And it's his cabinet, at least three or four of them are all Oxford educated. Krista Friedland has a Rhodes Scholar. The other guy. So there's Oxford and Harvard, and it's interesting that Canada, our political parties, are all filled with Ivy Leaguers or Oxford.
I wonder, did he get MBA or what?
He's got
What
his
kind of PhD?
PhD in economics. Yeah,
Economics. But it works. It can work.
yeah. He's okay. I'm sure he'll find employment after. He's good.
Next comment, Scott Thompson 8946 writes, in regards to our video about Bill Maher and the economy, Bill Maher criticized Trump's economy. He's just wrong. He's talking about Bill Maher. Inflation down, gas prices down, home prices down, stock market recovered, trade deals better. The media keeps telling us it's bad, but the evidence says otherwise. And I'll admit my initial reaction to this was, wait, I don't see home prices changing. I don't see the stock market improving. I don't see trade deal changing. And the very next day, or maybe within 24 hours of me making that comment in the chat, Trump, found a deal with China, and the market came back up, and everything. And this guy, you were right, Scott. I stand
That was
corrected.
right. And don't forget about egg prices because at the beginning of his presidency, the eggs that was the thing. There was egg mafia, there was egg problems. They're importing eggs, and now CNN just had an article that they begrudgingly admit egg prices are down. So Scott, you need to add eggs to that because that's the barometer. That's the Trump barometer. Cost of eggs.
For me, it looks like Trump firstly did some breaking news. Everything is disaster, cancelled, and then one, two, three, two, one, it's flicked back again. So it's like something scary, and then it's just a joke. Don't worry. Calm down.
Yeah, even in his first term, it was the same thing. Like, they start off like he's a nut job. Why is he pulling out of NATO? Why is he asking for more money?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, everybody started like Canada was a delinquent on their account. Oh, Trump's an idiot. Meanwhile, now you see, I think they have a 5% pledge that's coming up, and everybody's like, no problem. I'm putting the 5% in now. So he has a weird way of like functioning, but if you're patient, it actually does turn out. I didn't vote for him because I'm Canadian. So let's just get that off the
But
books right
will
now.
you, if you be a part of the US?
You know what? I
Like,
think if I had a choice between the other one, I mean, my high school compatriot, Kamala Harris, she did go to our high school, and Donald Trump, I would pick the economy. So probably yes.
Please consider subscribing below.
thank you for being with us. Please leave your comments, feedback, what you think about us, and see you in the next podcast. Bye.